Hey, what's going on, Automatic? We back at it. If you just came up on some bread, you just made a big boss move, you got the apartment of your dreams, you got the car of your dreams, or I don't know, you helped out your family members do what they wanted to do, anything like that, a big accomplishment like that, do yourself a favor and stay humble. Trust me. I had an experience where, like 2, 3 years ago, I was finally starting to touch some money that I hadn't seen ever before. And instead of being grateful and giving thanks to God and giving Him the glory, basically I just became super egotistical and I started splurging, buying trips, spending money on things that I shouldn't have been spending money on, simply because I thought, like, you know what, I made it. I found the money glitch. That's what I thought, right? And then I got humbled, real quick. I got humbled. Um, there was a time where I was working for this company that was making probably like 2, 3 million a month. The company was making that, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna be with this company for a good while, right? Like, I'm locked in, everything's good, life is good. And instead of being humble, saving money, giving thanks to God, being grateful, what I was doing is I started flexing on Snapchat, trying to show off and taking trips that I probably shouldn't have taken. And a month or 2 months later, this was like 3 years ago, like 2 months after that, the company just completely shut down. Um, there was some like legal issues, and I was out of a job. So I went from like basically living this lifestyle that um, I had never lived before, and then I got humbled and back to a spot. There was a point where I literally like did not know how I was gonna make rent the next month. So I went from taking trips to Miami, doing all this stuff, to the next month, like not knowing how I was actually gonna pay rent. So my ego just completely was crushed. And it was a good thing. I needed that slap in the face. I needed to be humbled by God. And I tell you this to avoid yourself, like avoid that path. You know, God doesn't want you to have pride in like the riches, or He doesn't want you to have pride in all your accomplishments, but He wants you to have pride in understanding Him and the knowledge that He wants you to know. So do yourself a favor. If you're right now like you're bossed up, you're feeling like the man, you just made a big move, give thanks to God and be super humble. Because I found that the more you're humble and the more you're grateful, the more of those opportunities will come to you. So avoid yourself from that pain. Don't go through what I did. I learned my lesson, and I don't want you guys to go through that. So give all the glory to God. He's the reason why you're even in that position right now. And that's something you really got to understand, because if it wasn't for Him, you probably wouldn't even be here right now. So that in mind, Automatic, I'm out of here. Peace.